This episode is brought to you by GetMeTheGeek.com, a well-known local IT company here in the St. Louis area, truly helping so many companies when it comes to taking the SH out of IT. Definitely check out GetMeTheGeek.com if you have any computer needs at all. Maybe you're wanting to work on a particular project and you need some coding done. They can help you. Maybe you're like me and you have questions about Wi-Fi problems. They can help you. It doesn't matter where you're at, they can help you. The only thing they may not be able to help you with is fix your computer if you're not here in the local IT, in the local St. Louis area. So check out GetMeTheGeek.com for all your IT needs. Make sure that you use code SMNSHOW for 10% discount. Now, this discount does not apply to hardware, but don't let that stop you because they have some truly great prices. And that's probably why they're not adding on to that, because they already have great pricing. Alrighty, my friends, on with the show. So in today's episode, I want to share with you all the new updates that are going on around social media. Whatever platforms may have some updates, I'm having an update on how you can apply or how do you qualify for the new YouTube $100 million fund that they created for YouTube Shorts. And so I'm definitely going to share that with you as well, because you're probably wondering, how do you take advantage now with it being live? So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Welcome back, my friends. This is episode 46 of the Social Media Networking Show. So thank you so much if you've been on this journey with me since the very beginning. Thank you for joining if you're new to the show. My goal is to update you on all things that matter around your business. I'm not going to share with you a bunch of news that is not relative to your business. That's a big part of what I want to share with you. And so part of all these updates that I share is around your business, things that matter to your business. And so that's exactly what I want to share with you today as well. I'm Manny Rodriguez. Thank you for being a part of this. So let's go ahead and share what's in the news this past week. Well, Amazon is doing some amazing things when it comes to ads. So think about Facebook. Facebook ads number 2 when it comes to ad sales. But a lot of people are complaining about not getting results, things changing. And a lot of this change is that new Apple iOS update, which makes it harder for people to see your ads, or for you to get your ads seen, because they have to give permission for you to be on their phone, basically. And so this is definitely taking a bite out of Facebook ads, but Amazon is jumping in the ads category tremendously. Over the last quarter, they have shown 87% in revenue from their ads, hugely passing what the expectations were around this. They're truly getting around subscriptions, they're getting around the cloud computing, but their advertising is becoming a really big deal. They even created its own conference. That's how they're getting into it. You know, if someone's doing a search for a particular product, a lot of times what do? They go straight to Amazon. They don't click on very few click on ads on Google. They go straight to Amazon in order to look for that product that they're searching for. And so this is taking a bite out of Facebook ads. This is taking a bite out of Google ads. And now Amazon is killing it. They're rocking it with ads. So are you on Amazon doing any advertising on Amazon? Let me know in the comments if you are. If you are, what are your results? Let other people see that it's either working for you or it's not working for you. Because obviously from a sales revenue standpoint, this is definitely working for Amazon. But let's hear the success story for those who are actually getting results from their ads on Amazon. I do not have anything to report. I've not done ads yet. But you might be able to convince me if you're actually getting results on it. Now, I still do some stuff on Facebook ads. And yes, I did notice a difference, but my friends, there's still a target market out there. So my guess is that Facebook is going to continue to work on it, whether they're going to make it more affordable, because at one time doing ads was so much more affordable than it is now. So when they start losing a little piece of that pie, what do? They start making a little bit of changes here and there. And so, that's in the news this week. So what else is in the news this week that matters to your business? Well, I've been updating you on this Twitter Spaces, and so Twitter Spaces now allows you to invite a co-host, someone who can help you run these Twitter Spaces. Now remember, Twitter Spaces is what they created as competition versus Clubhouse. Clubhouse is quickly losing some of its momentum, if you couldn't tell. They waited so long to release it for Android phones, and so it was on the iOS forever, gaining a lot of momentum, and it's still showing a little growth, but not nearly what it was doing. So now Twitter's got its rival, Facebook has its rival, Snapchat has its rival, and so this is a big part of it. So now Twitter has Spaces, right? It's launched, it's ready, it's available to just about everybody. Well, now you can invite co-hosts. So you are allowed 2 each session of a space that you create, and this is 2 not including the host. So 2 joining the host, and you can have up to 10 speakers on Twitter Spaces, so you don't have to be the only speaker. But 2 hosts allow the actual primary host to manage everything, to manage the comments, to manage the requests, to manage the Q&A. So making this so much easier. Now, again, this makes sense if you're someone who wants to reach your audience auditory-wise. And so that is something you should definitely check out if you're like, hey, I've been doing this Clubhouse thing. Well, you should definitely check out Twitter, because obviously Twitter is one of these social media platforms that is huge. And so you should definitely check that out. So what else is in the news? Well, LinkedIn has acquired Jumprope. And the purpose of this is to expand their video creation tool. LinkedIn is looking to expand their video creator tool. They bought Jumprope. It's a video platform that has about 2 million users on it. But the whole purpose now is to help people, LinkedIn creators, to be a little more creative with their video production and have the tools right there without having to leave LinkedIn to go create, videos, go into doing all these edits and all these type of things, and where they can be a little more creative. So Jumprope is closing that platform. If you're on LinkedIn Jumprope, if you're on Jumprope, you might as well cancel that, because they are discontinuing that on August 20th, and it's going to be removed from the App Store, so you might as well get rid of it now, and you can save all of your content. But they're doing away with that, and so that is something you might want to be aware of. But LinkedIn, they jumped on this because they want to have an on platforms that you stay on LinkedIn, and have these creator tools to share professional skills on LinkedIn Learning. So they're trying to bring videos to LinkedIn Learning when you're creating videos and you're wanting your content on there for people. And Jumprope, they're an app that, they believe they're the best place for anyone to create how-to videos and export it to every special platform. And so now, being on LinkedIn, as of right now, of course, you can always share to different platforms, right? So that part most likely won't change, but the whole goal is to share your knowledge and passion in an engaging way. So where people can engage with your videos. So it's a great platform on its own. And so LinkedIn has purchased this in order to make it easier for LinkedIn creators to show their expertise, their skill sets, the things that they're great at on LinkedIn Learning. So this is a great partnership, I think, for LinkedIn, who is a powerhouse for business owners. It's the one place that people are there to do business. They're not there to just be entertained. They're not there to see what drama you have for the day. They're there to do business. And that's what makes LinkedIn such a powerful platform. So if you've got some step-by-step tutorials that you want to do, this acquisition for LinkedIn will definitely help you do that. And the whole thing is to tie it together to LinkedIn Learning. So if you're looking to share your expertise, definitely check that out as it continues to roll out. So my friends, what else is in the news this week? Well, TikTok is now testing stories. They have confirmed that they're doing a test run of TikTok stories. Now, stories. Now, as you know, a lot of people are changing the way they do business, like Instagram, to compete against TikTok. Well, now TikTok is taking a piece of someone else's stuff, because really, stories originated with Snapchat, and it became very popular on Snapchat. And then Facebook bought Instagram, or started adding it to Instagram, and then Instagram had stories, and then Facebook has stories, and more of the YouTube has, their little stories. So little by little, a lot of these platforms, well, guess what? TikTok is doing the same thing. And so they are testing TikTok stories as we speak. So that's definitely some news for the week, because you're probably going to be using that, right? But again, how do you stay on top of all these things? So don't get all over. Don't be all over the map. Find your comfort level, the thing that you like to do the most. Of course, over time, expand. But if you're new to this stuff, don't try to be all over the map. That's just hard to do, right? Unless you got a big budget like Gary Vaynerchuk that you can hire everything out and be everywhere, right? So what else is in the news this week? So Instagram talks about its algorithm, and I definitely wanted to share some of that with you on what they're sharing with that. And so let me bring this up for you. There we go. Okay. So how the ranking Instagram, the algorithm works. So they shared this with like about 5 days ago from the time of this. They shared that, and I thought this was definitely something you should know about, because we're always asking this question: how do we get our stuff found? How do we get our stuff found? Well, now you're gonna see how Instagram bases that. And it's never really too far off from each of the platforms. There's certain things that they're looking for, and they're always looking for quality content, right? So let me share that with you, how the ranking algorithm works on Instagram Reels. This is for Instagram Reels. So if you're creating Instagram Reels and you want to know how this works, well, Instagram shared how they help you get this seen by more, and what they kind of hide as well. So let's get into that. In order to determine which reels to show you, we consider how likely you are to watch a reel all the way through, like it, say it was entertaining or funny, go to the audio page to make your own reel. So these are the steps that they're wanting you to follow. And so the most important signals, roughly in order of importance, are your activity. We look at things like which reels you've liked, commented on, and engaged with recently. Your history of interacting with the person who posted. Information about the reel, such as the audio track, video understanding based on pixels and whole frames, as well as popularity. Information about the person who posted and how others interacted with them. So those are some signals that they use in order of showing your reels or showing you reels, right? And so we avoid recommending reels for reasons like this: low resolution or watermarked reels, aka TikTok, reels that focuses on political issues, they don't want to show that, Reels that are made by political figures, parties, or government officials, or on their behalf. They don't want to show that stuff, right? And so that's things you should know about when it comes to this, getting your Instagram Reels in front of more people, okay? So hopefully that helps you know, how can I get my Instagram Reels to show up in front of more eyeballs? And so, well, now you know the answer to that one, right? So what else is in the news? And last but not least, YouTube Shorts Fund is live now. Okay, they have gone live. I believe I even talked about this last week, and so they are live now. You know what that is, and so with them being live now, how do you qualify for this stuff, right? How do you qualify to get this funding? Okay, there are certain things that the first thing you're probably thinking of, and if you've not watched this show before, you didn't hear me talk about it because you didn't watch it, but I have mentioned this when I first reported on this in May. And this is when they first announced this $100 million shorts fund. And what are they doing this for? To challenge TikTok. Well, they're now live, but how do you become eligible for this bonus? You do not need to be part of the YouTube program, the YouTube partner program. You don't have to worry about any of that. If you're an affiliate under a multi-channel network that's a part of their YouTube, you will be qualified for that. And so you don't have to worry about things like that. But there are some things you should know, right? So channels need to have uploaded at least one eligible short in the last 180 days. Not too sure what a eligible short is. I don't know if you just upload a short, and this is straight from the YouTube themselves, their blog on there. So I'm just sharing what they're sharing. And so this is from, I don't know what it means to be eligible. I don't know if it had reached so many views to be eligible. So we'll have to wait to get a little more information on that. Of course, you have to abide by YouTube community guidelines, right? The copyright rules and the monetization policies. You got to abide by, it can be porn crap. It can be things that political stuff, things that bring the audience down. It cannot be that, But if you're uploading videos with watermarks, like say you uploaded a video on TikTok and then you did a screen video share and you are uploading it. So if it has the TikTok on there, they're not going to show it. If you have logos from third-party social media platforms, they won't show it. You will not qualify. They'll show it. You just won't qualify for this. So it has to be original video clips. Unedited clips from movies and TV shows, those are not original. So those won't qualify. So videos re-uploaded from other creators' channels will not be eligible. So if you're in one of these countries or regions, you could be eligible. Brazil, India, Indonesia, Japan, Mexico, Nigeria, Russia, South Africa, United States, United Kingdom, all of those. And of course, they're going to expand to more countries and regions. You must be 13 years or older in the U.S. or the age of majority in your country or region that I mentioned. Creators 13 to 18 year olds must have a parent or guardian to accept the terms and set up an AdSense account, which is where they play the ads, right? For payment when one isn't already linked to their channel. So if you don't already have one linked to your channel because you weren't already monetized, you'll have to go and create an AdSense account. So, and again, you don't have to be eligible, or you don't have to be YouTube partner to be eligible. You don't have to already be monetizing the YouTube platform to be eligible. So just about anyone can be eligible if you're creating TikToks or if you're creating YouTubes that get attention. My friends, I'm Manny Rodriguez, and hey, if you got some value from this, smash that subscribe button. That way you get updates, because I'm telling you, if you're someone who is wanting to keep updated and get firsthand notice when things are happening, you're gonna want to continue to watch this show. Every week I'm updating you people on what is going on that you should know about. You should definitely know about this YouTube $100 million shorts fund, right? And how you can be eligible and how you can be creative and things like that. So if you're getting some value at that, please smash that subscribe button. And it tells YouTube that you got some value. Show it to me again. And so, hopefully that helps you. I want to give one last thank you to GetMeTheGeek.com for being a sponsor of the show, a longtime sponsor. They are mainly responsible for helping this show run smoother and smoother. They're literally responsible for helping me run smoother for my clients. I do a lot of video production for them now. Thank you, Get Me The Geek, for making that possible. Before I was using a laptop that was slowing the live streams up. Now I'm able to go live. Thank you, GetMeTheGeek.com, for helping me get better at all of this. My friends, I'm Manny Rodriguez. If you're not too sure how to use social media for your business, just call your Puerto Rican friend. I'm here to help. Peace. Have a great day.